RSNL with the front line with Joe and Joe. Once again, let us go into the breach. I want to ask my Canadian friends a question. I think I know the answer for the most part, but I want to ask you a question. And if you would put those answers in the comments, I'd appreciate it. How can anyone support Justin Trudeau right now? Anyone, because people do support him. Now, I'm going to give the answer. People have grounded their life in a political identity. The consequences of decisions, i.e. policies, do not matter. It's their identity and they cannot turn from it. I see this in America too. People who come from families who were Democrats, their grandfather was, say, an Irish immigrant, worked in the union on the railroad. Their father was a Democrat. Now they're a Democrat. They don't look at the policies. Many times those same policies are destroying them, but they compartmentalize the idea. They rationalize it away and they continue to vote the line because it's their identity. Their life is grounded in that identity. And to turn from it is to turn from their very self, and they can't do that. It's almost like schizophrenia. It's a disease. I've never understood it as I've watched it happen. I live in the state of New Jersey, and I see how people vote against their own interest continually. Taxes continue to rise, yet they continue to vote for their oppressors. And that's what's going on in Canada. Because if you step back logically, and I'm stepping back as an American citizen looking into what I see in Canada, because I love Canada. I visit Montreal often. I go up to the Shrine of St. Joseph, and I care about you guys. So that's why I comment. I look back and say, how can anyone support this guy? Well, it's not necessarily the guy. It's the identity which people have basically embraced. And you can't separate the two. People, sadly, have grounded their life in something that's superficial. It goes against their very interest. And that's why people continue to vote for politicians that bludgeon them. Time to take a deep look at ourselves. Time to be objective, to step back, to ground our life in something that has substance, not in political identity. Because a political identity isn't who you are. And by the way, the people who you support absolutely do not care about you.